You know how people throw around Elon Musk as the richest man alive, with headlines showing hundreds of billions flashing across our screens? Imagine taking Elon's peak net worth and comparing it to a single ruler from the 14th century who controlled so much gold that entire economies shifted because of his pilgrimage. Today we're doing a jaw-dropping past versus present comparison. I'm talking about money so vast, it makes modern billionaires look small. We're doing an intense, visual, fast-paced 8-minute deep dive on YouTube, with clear narration and cinematic B-roll. Over the next 8 minutes, I'll walk you through 8 figures across history. Industrial titans, emperors, conquerors, converting their fortunes into modern dollars. Expect big numbers, faster cuts, simple explanations. This video is built for quick brains and big visuals, fast edits, clear voiceover, captions that hit like drum beats, maps, coins, numbers. If you like insane comparisons that change how you see wealth, stick around. Yes, it's 8 minutes. Plan your binge. Pause. Cornelius Vanderbilt started with a small boat and ended up controlling huge swaths of America's rail and shipping networks. His influence was practical. He connected cities, moved goods, and built monopolistic control over transportation when railroads were the internet of their day. He died in 1877 with an estate often converted to roughly 100 billion in today's dollars, depending on the metric you use. Henry Ford didn't just invent a car, he industrialized its production, creating immense personal wealth tied to an entire industry. By introducing the assembly line and affordability, he transformed productivity and demand. Modern translations land Ford anywhere in the tens, even 200+ billions, depending on market share or GDP-based methods. Different from Vanderbilt's infrastructure grip, Ford scaled a product to the masses, turning factories and shares into a fortune that reshaped consumer culture. John D. Rockefeller built Standard Oil into a dominating force, controlling refining, distribution, and vast segments of the oil market. Ruthless efficiency, strategic integration, consolidation. GDP adjusted, estimates often hover near 300 billion, rivaling government budgets. Because oil-powered industry, transport, and homes, foundational leverage. Chapter 4. Augustus Caesar didn't just collect taxes. He effectively controlled Rome's treasury, land, and income streams. Provincial revenues, Egyptian grain, massive public works. Conservative modern estimates frame his wealth as a share of Rome's GDP, rivaling modern billionaires when scaled. Imperial wealth funded armies, spectacles, infrastructure, diplomacy, and the emperor had direct access. Think grain fleets and bullion-filled treasuries, structural power, not just bank accounts. Emperors as structural wealthy figures, different from tycoons but equally consequential. Chapter 5, Akbar the Great presided over a prosperous Mughal India, built on sophisticated land revenue systems and reforms. An agrarian giant extracting surplus through land taxes and trade, especially globally coveted textiles. Converted to today, his effective control maps to a massive economic footprint. Revenue-funded palaces, armies, and patronage networks. Picture markets, exports, and precise land surveys, the engine behind his power. On conservative methods, Akbar's footprint sits alongside emperors like Augustus. Chapter 6. Genghis Khan's wealth isn't a treasure chest. It's the command of the largest contiguous land empire. They reshaped and secured trade routes, boosting Eurasian commerce. Control meant facilitating and taxing the flow of goods, ideas, and technologies. Redistribution, artisan migration, and law made long-distance trade safer and taxable. Converted to modern dollars, you get enormous systemic influence, not a simple net worth. Visualize caravans and way stations integrating China, Persia, and Europe into one commercial web. As a structural economic actor, his leverage rivals history's most powerful financial figures. Chapter 7. Now let's bring it to the present. Elon Musk is our modern benchmark, a volatile billionaire whose net worth swings with Tesla stock, SpaceX valuations, and market sentiment. At peaks, his paper wealth tops $200 to $300 billion, driven by equity in Tesla, private SpaceX valuations, and other ventures. Unlike land tide or state revenues of the past, Elon's fortune is equity, powerful but illiquid. Chapter 8. And now the payoff. Mansa Musa, the 14th century emperor of the Mali Empire, whose control of massive gold resources and legendary 1324-1325 pilgrimage rained gold into every city he passed, even destabilizing local economies with sheer volume. Chroniclers wrote of caravans so lavish that modern economists still chase the true number, and Elon looks small by comparison.